This is 8.2 partnerships and franchises by me and this other dude. A partnership. First we will be talking about the different types of partnerships. A partnership is a business organization owned by two or more people who agree on a specific division of responsibilities and profits. The most common type of partnership is a general partnership. In this type, all partners share equal liability and responsibility. Many businesses that use this type are farms, small retail stores, and construction firms. In a limited partnership, only one partner is required to be a general partner. Only one partner has unlimited personal liability for the firm's actions. The other people that were in the partnership only contribute money, because money is everything. This partnership must include a limited partner. They can play no role in the management of the business. Okay. A limited partnership, a limited liability partnership, an LLP, is a new partnership recognized by many states. In this partnership, all partners have limited liability. Obviously, it's in the name. An LLP's function like a general partnership, but the partners have limited personal liability. Not all businesses are allowed to register as an LLP. They must hit special criteria. Okay, the advantages of partnership are listed right here. Yeah, cool. Okay, ease a startup because they are inexpensive to establish, and the law does not require each partner to make a written partnership. The financial impact of a partnership is that only one person contributes money. What? What is going on? I'm not even, what? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut this. The financial impact of a partnership is that only one person contributes assets or money to the business, and as a result, a company can raise more capital than a sole proprietorship. Okay, now, shared decision making. Shared decision making makes everything shared decision making makes everything sometimes more challenging because, there are sometimes conflicts in decision making and there's a lot of people. But it also makes things easier on the person on the people, because not only one person is having to deal with all the stress of the decision making for the company. There are also some disadvantages to partnerships, like unlimited liability. And unless the partnership is an LLP, one or more partners have unlimited liability. Like if one person is sued for doing something, then everyone in that partnership could be affected. Like if someone has a bad rap in town, just one person, then the entire business is going to suffer because he wants to go to a business and has somebody that they don't like. I know, right? Okay, so there's also a potential for conflict. Partnerships have a chance for a conflict happening in the business. None of them have full control like they would in a sole proprietorship. Many issues that happen within the business, each partner has a different opinion. So that makes things pretty hard. And then lack of permanence. If someone in the partnership dies, the company may cease to exist because, sometimes, I don't know. Unless there are things written in their agreement that say it can continue if a partner dies. Okay, now these things, we all know what these are. Okay, what is a franchise? A business franchise is a semi-independent company that pays fees to a larger company. The business is granted the exclusive right to be able to sell a product or service that most other companies cannot in return for paying the fees to the parent company. But this also means that most of the time they have to only sell what the parent company is selling, and if they don't, they can get sued and then not have permission to sell that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah. The advantages of a franchise is that management and training support. So like franchisers help owners getting help and then training people so that they have the acquired or the required knowledge to run the things, and then the standardized quality, which is like they need a certain amount of quality. Like the government requires the workplace to be clean to a certain degree, and then food to not be contaminated, stuff like that, because that's unhealthy. And then advertising programs, because it helps bring in more money for the company, because more people see the company and they want to go to it because they liked what they saw in the commercial. So things like that. Financial assistance. So like if the franchise is running low on money and can't really pay the workers, the parent company will sometimes give money to the company, to that franchise, so that they stay alive. And then centralized buying power. Franchisors buy material in bulk, so they give these other companies more business because they're buying in bulk, and then they have a bunch of different locations, so they are able to buy things for cheaper because they buy it in bulk. That stuff. Okay, so the disadvantages of franchises is high fees and royalties. So like the high fees is like, so they have to sometimes buy licenses from the parent company to be able to sell that product. So that can be pretty expensive. And then they have to give quite a bit of money to the parent company as well. So like, let's say if the parent company requires 12% of the revenue that this franchise makes, then they automatically lose 12% of their profits, because And then another disadvantage is strict operating standards. So like with the food, it can be really, really strict and make things really difficult for that little company to keep things up to their standards. And then purchasing restrictions. They have to buy their own supplies from the parent company or from approved supplies. So they can't just go out and buy things that, just buy things that will help or are cheaper. They have to buy things from the parent company or approved companies. And then limited production line. They can only sell what the parent company has approved. They can't make things of their own that might bring in more money, but the parent company only wants you to sell what they sell. Okay, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon button so you get notified each and every time we upload a video, because we need subs. So yeah, you're ready to click play, or is it already going? Okay, so here's your vocab that you're gonna want to put down. Pause the slide here so you can pause the video here so that you can get all these down. And then here's the next slide of vocab, and that's all the vocab. So now we're gonna go to guided reading and review, because we love giving answers. Okay, so this is 8.2, guided review, reading and review. Number 1, how limited liability partnerships compare with general partnerships. Limited liability partnerships and all partners, or limited partners, general partnerships, share equally the liability. Yes, okay. Equally the liability. Number 2, items often covered under articles of partnership. How to share profits or losses, all assets, liabilities, and who does what. Because, you know what? I'm not touching this thing.
You keep whacking it on the thing.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Yes, you are.
You know what? No, I'm not. Okay. Number 3, the financial advantages of partnerships. More people equals more money to start a business. Come on. Okay, number 4, liability disadvantages of partnerships. If one person is in trouble, everyone is going to be hurt from that and affected from that. Like the business. Okay, yeah. Advantages of franchises. Number 1, managing, training, and suspect. Standardized quality. maintaining or national advertising programs, financial assistance, and centralized buying power. Number 6, disadvantages of franchises. High franchising fees and royalties, strict operating standards, purchasing restrictions, and limited production line. Okay, these are the reviewing the key terms. Make sure you complete each sentence by writing the correct term in the blank, so make sure you do that. Okay, number 7, money and other valuables make up a person's or firm's assets. That's it. Number 8, a semi-independent business that pays fees to a parent company in exchange for the exclusive right to sell a product or service is a franchise. That's number 8. Okay, number 9, franchisee earnings paid to the parent company are called royalties. Because, yeah. Okay, that was great.
That was very energetic.
Yes, gotta be energetic.